Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. So today's daily quest is to cast 20 blue or black spells, easy enough. And to accomplish this, we're going to use a slightly updated Dimir Faeries deck. The main thing that was added to this was 4 copies of Faerie Vandal, because it's another cheap flash card to send in. Another one that has to do with your drawing your second card, +1/+1, stuff like that. It can be good. I'm not entirely sure. I'm more having in the deck for the flash ability to act pretty much as either a blocker or additional damage. So there's that. The other card is Talion's Messenger. If you've seen previous episodes, you'll have seen us go up against this card several times. It's an interesting card. Whenever you attack with one or more fairies, you draw a card, synergizing very well with both Mastermind and Vandal. More so with Vandal than Mastermind, actually. But anyway, then discard a card. When you discard a card this way, put a +1/+1 counter on target fairy you control. We only have two copies of this. Eventually, I'd like to have more. I just don't really know what I'd want to take out from the deck. On that note, we took out 2 copies of Ego Drain. It's not a bad card, but it's not as important as creatures. And we also took out 2 copies of Darkslick Shores and 1 copy each of Land and Swamp to take us down to 20 land. I think that's fine. We should be fine with 20 land. This is a very low cost deck. Everything, for the most part, being 2, with only 5 of our cards being 3 cost. So it's not that big a deal. I don't think. Either way, those are the adjustments we made. Those adjustments will be showcased in the deck, or in the description with the deck list as per usual. Anyway, let's go ahead and try it out. Honestly, the changes we made were pretty minor, so we may not see any differences, but I'm hoping we can get Talion, whatever, the messenger card a few times in these matches. But anyway, there are other cards that would be nice to add, but they're, I believe, all rares, and I do not have enough rare wild cards to do that. And again, that would require a complete rework of the deck for the most part. So we're going to work with what we have at the moment, see what we can do. Yeah. This isn't a bad opener. Yeah, it's not too bad. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. Yeah, no, we do not have the mana for it, but we will see what we can do on that chance that we can get it. Okay. So black-green at the moment. So they get to choose, which is unfortunate. Ah, well. There we go. I'm gonna guess this is some sort of Golgari food deck, perhaps. Oh, come on, man. Alright. Well, it looks like we won't be using Obyra. Go ahead and use this ability. Only got 1 card out of that, and we lost a lot of mana. That is the one danger of using a mill, of using a card that does milling. Well, again, that is kind of the weakness of this deck, is against removal, seeing as how it is fairly heavily reliant on card abilities and whatnot. There's not much we can really do here. Yeah. All we can do at the moment is just play what we can until we're done, well, which is coming now, but they should beat us in this turn. I can block Tough Cookie or whatever artifact they create, but their Ginger Brute can use its ability to not be blocked by anything without haste, so... Yeah, we've lost this one. There's the no block. Use it to turn one of your food tokens into a 4/4 artifact creature. There you go. I feel a little petty. And that is that for our first match. That's not really a fault of the deck, other than the fact that it's kind of weak to removal like that. But that's kind of true of most aggro decks anyway, so just bad luck. Just bad luck. I do think milling was the wrong choice when I did that. I should have just played the creature, because we lost out on 3 different mana. Which, I mean, would that have really helped us in the long run? Maybe, but no way of knowing that. It's a really cool card, but I admit the three turns of stun kind of suck. I'd rather hold on to these for something bigger. Cult Conscript can always just pull back, so it's not worth it. That way it'll be ready next turn. I can still use this to give something a -3. Okay. I'm sure they're going to do something. Kind of expect them to have something. Yes, that creates a 1/1 token, but that's fine. Like that. That we'll be getting rid of. nothing really worth using you on at the moment, so let's just go with this. Maybe something in theirs? No, they only have the same. Okay. Trying to see if there's any spells worth sending Halo Forager out to try to cast again, but not really. Then again, Halo Forager would just be a good... That's a 3-1, so I really wouldn't be able to block any of the rat tokens without losing Halo Forager. Forager, excuse me. Forager, not Forger. Are they really gonna rope? I mean, seriously? That's fine. That's fine, but... I'm guessing those 4 cards they have in hand they can't really do anything with. I mean, hey, if you think I'm going to concede just because you're trying to rope, you have another thing coming, my friend. I am going to wait this out to get my victory. I mean, because if you're doing this, I mean, that tells me that I've pretty much won. So, I'm happy with that. That's 2. One more chance, or you skip your turn. It's funny. I finally, I mean, it's taken me a little while having, like I said, I've closed in on probably about a year of playing this game, both recording and not recording. And I've finally, it took me a little while to get past the kind of the aggravation of someone trying to do something like this. The reason I sent out our Dreaming Duelist is honestly just to help with our daily quest. Not too bad. I thought we might have finished it, but okay. That's okay. One more match to round it off, to finish it up. Hopefully we can have... I mean, we won that last match, but we won it. We ended up winning just because our opponent decided to say, nope, I'm done. Without actually conceding. But either way, we will take the victory. Alright, K-Stream, let's have a good match. Hopefully better than the last 2. For a Dreaming Duelist. You'll be kicking yourself after this, most likely. That's cool. That one. Send you out. Just to make sure. fair enough. They didn't get whatever they needed, I guess. We'll take it. That's the risk you run with cards like that. You know, sometimes you just don't get what you need. But we will take that victory and we will run with it. So what did we get? We got a pack to open from leveling up. Ooh, and a mythic. Let's see what that mythic is first. It was Virtue of Knowledge. Very cool. I'm assuming that's my 4th copy of it. So, nice. Alright. And let's finish things off with our pack opening. Nothing too great, but I do see we have a rare and a mythic rare. What is our rare? Horned Lock Whale. Alright. And our mythic. A card for Enchanting Tales. Grave Pack. Whenever a creature you control dies, each other player sacrifices a creature. That can be terrifying. But with that out of the way, I do believe we're going to wrap things up here. Notes on the additions to the deck. I think they're fine. I think they're fine additions. The Messenger is very much an easy way to increase the damage output of our fairies by giving them a +1/+1 and stuff like that. The Vandal, it's another 2 cost fairy to throw out. I mean, its ability with Flash is kind of nice, so it can synergize well of, like, maybe your opponent is just on the verge of losing, like maybe they have 1 life, it's their turn. You have a Faerie Vandal and an Obyra on the field, send it out with Flash, they lose because of Obyra's ability. I don't know. We didn't really get to use it that much, because our opponents were very much keyed into getting rid of Obyra, which I understand. Either way, I think the additions work. They can work. So yeah. That's all the notes I really have on it. So, we're going to wrap it up here. If you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you are new to the channel, hello. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained. Hello, and welcome. And if you consider hitting that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. It lets you keep up to date for whenever new content is released. But other than that, and before I start rambling again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.